For a long time, weddings on these shores were a bit like this. But in today's Britain, things are changing. They're a bit more like this. Steeped in traditions, centuries old. Driven by faith.
Okay, if you could put that coconut in here.
With its own logic.
Good luck.
Yeah.
At the heart of this new wave of nuptials are the wedding planners.
They set the house on fire.
From mums
12, good.
to professionals.
Table 3. Yeah.
Ensuring that the best laid plans
We want to get married on the beach.
Okay.
work on the big day.
Who knows what is this? This reminds me of that movie, Tom Hanks.
Shipwreck.
Welcome to the brave new world of British weddings.
Rabbi's wife's just had a baby girl, so he's running late.
Oh right, Rabbi's wife.
Yes, not him.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Tonight, you are cordially invited to a Jewish wedding and a Hindu wedding.
Oh, where's he going?
Both couples determined for it to be a religious experience. But that means they and their families have got a lot to learn if they have any hope of understanding what's going on. North Manchester. Home to Britain's second largest Jewish community, and weeks away from Natalie's wedding, who's marrying fellow banker Ben. Despite not being regular synagogue goers, the couple are also determined to have a wedding steeped in their religion.
Thank you. Okay.
Today, Nat and her mum have come to ensure that her dress won't offend the rabbi.
In front of rabbis and religious people, you shouldn't be showing bare shoulders or cleavage or whatever. That's why they do these jackets for cover-ups. You look gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, so in ivory, because it covers everywhere up, doesn't it?
Alan Shawkes sold a department store business 11 years ago. Since then, he's been busy.
Del Shannon. This particular one is called, oh, it's like my wife, a little town flirt. Dearie me, we're talking about you again, Marilyn.
Not only is he a volunteer at a local hospital radio station, he's also a Jewish wedding planner.
Good evening, folks. How are you? Mike, good evening. Nice to see you. Traditionally, nothing is altered. The rabbis married you. You wore a tallis under the canopy. All the religious side, nothing has altered for centuries, and I don't think that never will do.
Before they're allowed under the chuppah, a couple must have lessons with the rabbi to ensure they understand what it all means. Today, Rabbi Daniel Walker is outlining the marriage contract. It's an ancient, religiously decreed prenup to force the husband to honour the rights of his wife.
And what it is that you, Ben, accept your duties. It's actually quite a nice one.
Beautiful.
Accept your duties as a Jewish husband. And what it does is it protects your rights, Natalie, in the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And the point for this really is to tell you, Ben, that before you even get into this, you have to recognise how serious this is. Right, so in other words, every morning when you wake up, your first thought should be, what am I going to do for this person who I'm married to today? Not what is this person going to do for me?
Ben and Nat are getting married at a local hotel in Manchester, where Alan is the resident Jewish wedding planner. Everything's in place. Except the rabbi, whose wife has gone into labour. 15 minutes late, Rabbi Walker arrives from the delivery ward.
Mazel tov, mazel tov. OK, go.
He's here. He's here.
He's now a dad of 6.
Your wife had a baby?
Yes, she did. My wife had a baby about an hour ago. In fact, what am I talking about? 14 minutes ago. And this is the ketubah.
Ben accepts the ancient Jewish wedding contract, signified by accepting a gift from the rabbi. In this case, a handkerchief. The rabbi then signs the contract, sealing Ben's duties to Nat as a Jewish husband.
You look fabulous. Not you, Mike. Natalie.
Once the ring has been deemed sufficiently valuable and placed on Nat's finger, they're nearing the end of a ceremony which has remained unchanged for thousands of years. But at what is supposed to be their happiest moment, they're reminded of the destruction of the spiritual homes of the Jewish faith, the temples of Jerusalem, through the breaking of a glass. The more expensive, the better.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for. Without further ado, we're going to catch up time as quick as we can. Mr. and Mrs. Bentley! Join in.
All right, let's see everybody joining in. Come on. Everybody on the dance floor.
That's better. That's what we've been waiting for.
As Nat and Ben enter their reception, the Jewish dancing begins. As is tradition, men and women remain separate. Nat and Ben are lifted into the air on chairs to make sure everyone in the community can see they are now man and wife.
Sitting down, come on. We are here for you. If you've got any requests, come on and tell us. We will play it for
After a three-course meat-based kosher meal, Nat and Ben's night ends with some more tradition.
1, 2, 2, 2.
Alan. He has been an absolute and utter legend. I love him.
Want to marry him?
I'm already married.
Oh, yeah.
Nat and Ben have had the Jewish wedding they wanted, and in the process, they've come to understand what their religion expects of them. It's a rite of passage, which means that a community dating back thousands of years has welcomed another generation.
For Natalie to have chosen a Jewish boy to marry, for me personally, and I think talking for you as well,
Yes.
Is the most important thing of all, because not to get too serious about it, but Jews through the history have gone through an awful lot, and Natalie having chosen a Jewish boy pleases me more than words can say.
And a big cheer for Alan, come on. You never told us you couldn't play the drums.
Let's get lost.
On BBC One now, discover the mystery of the people frozen in time in Pompeii with Margaret Mountford. And here, diagnosed with Alzheimer's 5 years ago, author Terry Pratchett embarks on a brave and ambitious journey back to Borneo.